हेलो फ्रेंड्स, આજના આપણા ટોપિકની અંદર આપણે ડિસ્કસ કરવાના છે પ્રેક્ટિકલ ક્વેશ્ચન રિલેટિંગ ટુ વેલ્યુએશન ઓફ શેર. તો આજે આપણે વેલ્યુએશન ઓફ શેર્સ ના પ્રેક્ટિકલ ક્વેશ્ચન લર્ન કરવાના છીએ. પ્રીવિયસલી આપણે થિયરિકલ પોઈન્ટ્સ લર્ન કરી લીધા હતા કે વેલ્યુએશન ઓફ શેર્સ ની અંદર પ્રેક્ટિકલી તમારે નેટ એસેટ મેથડ, યીલ્ડ મેથડ અને ફેર વેલ્યુ મેથડ ત્રણ મેથડ આપે છે, બરાબર. તો અકોર્ડિંગ ટુ મેથડ વાઇઝ આપણે ક્વેશ્ચન સ્ટાર્ટ કરીએ છીએ. જોઈએ ડિટેલ્સ. ક્વેશ્ચન નંબર 1, ધ ફોલોઇંગ is the balance sheet of Devendra Limited as on 31st March 2019. Liability and assets. So balance sheet is very low. Continue informations. Just see whatever the given. Equity share of 100 each, fully paid up 8 lakh. So we have a equity share capital 8 lakh. 3000 10% preference shares of 100 each, 3 lakh. We also have a 3 lakh preference shares capital. Reserves and surplus 1,50,000. Profit and loss account 60,000. Accumulated profit 13% debenture 2,50,000. For liability, creditor 70,000 current liability, bank overdraft 30,000 current liability, bills payable 10,000 current liability. Goodwill, this is the all goodwill. Land and building less depreciation 5,40,000. Plant and machinery 7,60,000 less 1 lakh, so 6,60,000. Other asset 1 lakh minus 25 depreciation 75. Investment, share in subsidiary company, this is trade investment. 10% debenture of Jitendra Limited, face value 1 lakh. Interest is a taxable 90,000. This is a non-trade investment, total 120. So investment are of two types, trading investment and non-trade investment. Trading investment which are required to conduct the business and which is necessary for the business is known as trade investment. When you have a surplus amount and you invest money in another business, that is known as a non-trade investment. Continue in the balance sheet. Stock, debtor less bad debt reserve, cash and bank, primary expenses and total. Additional information, the value of land and building after depreciation has been appreciated by 149. So building have a appreciation, मतलब કે building ની value માં આટલું increase છે. તો જે આપણે net asset find કરશું ત્યારે building ની value માં 1,49,000 એડ કરવાનું છે. Present value of plant and machinery value 7 lakh છે. એ પણ તો આપણે ડાયરેક્ટલી આ જ વેલ્યુ કન્સિડર કરશું. Company average annual profit before deducting tax 50% is 3,60,000. They provide the current year profit 3,60,000. So expected rate of return on capital employed in this type of business is considered to be 10%. This is the expected rate of return on earning. Value of goodwill of the company has been certain at 2-year purchase of super profit. So in the value of form of share, first we have to calculate value of goodwill. From the above particular, ascertain the fair value of equity of the company. Fair value of equity. For the fair value, we have to calculate intrinsic value plus yield value divided by 2, then get fair value. So first, we consider net asset and first we calculate the goodwill. For the calculation of goodwill, first require the capital employed, that is asset and amount. What is the first asset? Goodwill, we can ignore it. Land and building, in land and building the revised value 1,49,000 is increased. So the land and building 5,40,000 as per balance sheet plus increase, so total 6,89,000. After land and building, plant and machinery. In the plant and machinery, they provide the additional value 7 lakh. So we consider 7 lakh in plant and machinery. So plant and machinery 7 lakh. Then other asset, consider 75. So other asset 75. Then investment. In an investment, we consider only trade investment for the purpose of goodwill. So share of subsidiary company 30,000. Then 10% debenture is a non-trade investment. Though this is an asset, but for the calculation of goodwill, we cannot consider this investment and also interest on this investment. So next detail is stock. Stock 80,000. Then debtor 1,05,000 net value. 1,05,000 debtors. Then cash and bank 31,000. So cash and bank 31,000. And last is preliminary expenses. This is the fictitious assets. So this is not considered. So total asset 17,10,000 less liability. In the liability, first 13% debenture 2,50,000. 13% debenture. Then creditor 70,000. Creditor 70,000. Then bank overdraft 30,000. Then bills payable 10,000. Make the total. Total of liability is 3,60,000. Total asset 17,10,000 minus 3,60,000. It comes to net asset 13,50,000 less preference shares capital. Preference shares capital we have a 3 lakh. So 3 lakh preference shares capital. So net capital employed for the shareholder fund is 10,50,000. Clear, friend? Next, the next calculation is after capital employed, we need to calculate expected profit. Second, so expected profit is nothing but the capital employed multiply expected rate of return. So capital employed is 10,50,000. 10,50,000 and expected rate of return is considered as 10%. So it comes to 1,05,000. Then average profit, particular in amount. Average profit before tax 3,60,000 is given. Here 3,60,000 before deducting tax less interest on 10% division of non-trade investment. Jitendra Limited ના આપણી પાસે જે ડિબેન્ચર છે 1 લાખ ફેસ વેલ્યુ એના 10% 10,000 આપણે ડિડક્ટ કરવું પડશે કારણ કે ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ કન્સિડર નથી કરતા ફોર ધ પર્પસ ઓફ વેલ્યુએશન ઓફ ગુડવિલ, તો એનું રિટર્ન પણ આપણે ઇન્ક્લુડ નહીં કરીએ. એવરેજ એન્યુઅલ operating profit before tax 3,50,000 less 50% tax, it comes to 1,75,000. So the average annual operating profit after tax is 1,75,000 less preference dividend. Preference dividend is 3 lakh preferences into 10%. So 3 lakh 10%, 30,000. So average profit for equity shareholder is 1,45,000 for the purpose of goodwill. Super profit. Super profit is average profit less expected profit. So the average profit calculated 1,45,000 and expected profit 1,05,000 already calculated. So 1,45,000 minus 1,05,000, it comes to 40,000. Fifth, value of goodwill is super profit multiply number of year purchase. So we have a super profit 40,000 multiply number of year purchase 2. So it comes to 80,000 value of goodwill. The next is valuation of shares. First, intrinsic value. For the intrinsic value, first we have a net asset. Net asset is 13 lakh 50,000. So 13 lakh 50,000. Then goodwill, new value as we calculated. Then non-trade investment, Jitendra Limited's debenture, it cost 90,000 and face value 1 lakh. Less preference shares capital 3 lakh. You can get the net asset for the equity shareholder. This is the net asset for equity shareholder. So the intrinsic value, net asset divided by number of equity shares. So 12 lakh 20,000 is a net asset divided by 8,000. 8,000 is 8 lakh divided by 100. So 8,000 is, so the intrinsic value 12 lakh 20,000 divided by 8,000, it comes to 1 lakh 152.5. Now market value, for the calculation of market value, rate of dividend for the market value is calculated. Average profit 3,60,000 given in the question, less tax 180, less preference dividend 30. So the profit of equity share received 150, rate of dividend 150 into 100 divided by 8,000 based on yield. Yield matlab earning. The rate of dividend is 18.75. Market value, rate of dividend divided by expected rate of return into paid up value. So 18.75 is the rate of dividend, expected rate of return 10 into 100 paid up value. So we get the 187.5. This is the market value of equity shares. After market value, the fair value is intrinsic value plus value of share as per yield, that is known as a market value, divided by 2. So intrinsic value is 152.5 plus market value 187.5 divided by 2, it comes to 340 divided by 2, so 170. 170 is the fair value of shares. Clear, friend? So in the valuation of shares as per fair value, you need to calculate first intrinsic value of equity shares, then market value based on earning, rate of dividend or rate of earning as the case may be, and then you calculate fair value of shares. Just we look the first track. What are the points? So the first calculation is capital employed for the goodwill purpose. While we calculate capital employed for the goodwill, the two assets must be ignored. First is the goodwill itself and second non-trade investment. So this is the next is expected profit based on capital employed, and then average profit, then super profit and the goodwill. After goodwill, intrinsic value, net asset, goodwill, non-trade investment. After calculation of goodwill, that goodwill new value will be added to the net asset and also add non-trade investment. Then you get net asset for the equity shareholder. Intrinsic value is the net asset divided by number of shares. After intrinsic value, market value based on rate of dividend for the market value. that is calculated average profit, 50% tax, preference dividend, and then profit. And then market value is 187. After market value, intrinsic value plus market value divided by 2 is known as fair value, and fair value is 170. Clear friends? તો આવી રીતે આપણો અહીંયા ક્વેશ્ચન કમ્પ્લીટ થાય છે. નેક્સ્ટ લેક્ચરની અંદર આપણે નવા પ્રેક્ટિકલ ક્વેશ્ચન સાથે મળીશું. આજનું આપણે અહીંયા કમ્પ્લીટ કરીએ. થેન્ક યુ.